Cancer, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign. And it is an energy reading. So every single week I create energy reading for each one of the zodiac signs. Cancers, yours comes out every single Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, but check out all the 11 other zodiac signs too. I'm sure they're somewhere in your chart. This is an energy reading, which means I use astrology, tarot, and oracle cards to garner insights into the energy to tell you how to survive the energy and thrive in the energy by providing you with insights that will let you know how to best use the energy or at least flow with the energy. There's always an extended reading, which I hope you'll join me for. There's one of two ways to do that. The traditional way by going in and renting the video, or join the Unbound membership, and you'll get so many perks, including access to all the extended readings all the time, forever, or until, for the life of your membership. As well as live chats and such that are just off the hook, and great stuff, great stuff. Check it out. I am distracted. And why am I distracted? Because I'm looking at, dude, I had to take notes, okay? That's how intense your energy is for this week. What do I mean by intense? There's a new moon on Saturday. And so, you know, the moon moves through and can cause a fair bit of trouble. If I do say so myself as a Cancerian. Can cause a fair bit of trouble, but it doesn't last long. Because it's only in each sign. It like for like 2.5 days, 2.48, something like that. And so in terms of our aspects, they don't last long. But we gotta, so what do we really focus on? The phases, our moon phases, where are we? And when there's a new moon or there's a full moon, that's a big one. Because the energies from that lasts for as long as the moon is in that sign, about 2.53 days. And that's really gonna kind of override and impact all of the emotional energy. And reflective energy, because remember, the moon is a reflective surface. That's what it does. It reflects the light of the sun. So that's a good thing and a bad thing, because it also gives the illusion that there's light there when there's not really light there. Or there is really light coming from somewhere, but it's not really coming from the moon. But at least it's a reminder that there's light somewhere. So it just matters. It just determines your matter of, you know, your perspective, right? But how does this impact you? The new moon in Taurus, here's the astrology for it. Of course, the new moon is conjunct the sun. That is what ultimately all new moons do. But it's also this conjunction between the moon and the sun is sextile to Mars, and Mars is in Pisces. It is also, Mars has kind of an uncomfortable, kind of rubbing, irritating aspect to Pluto, which means there's a sense of like, trying to like not wanting anybody to tell you what to do, not wanting anybody to tell you how to feel, but maybe with Mars and Pisces not wanting to feel at all because it's feeling too much. There's a lot of emotions. How does this all relate back to the moon and the sun? Well, this energy is sextile to the moon and the sun. So it's, what is it doing? It's spurring you to action. It's giving you sort of the motivation to take action. Take action on what, you ask? Well, look at what's in Cancer. There are two things in Cancer right now, and that's the ascendant, or as we move into, or at the time of the astrology, the time of the new moon, there is the ascendant is in there, which means that's the rising sign, and Lilith, and that's the one I really wanted to get to. And what does Lilith in Cancer do? Well, she can make you really petty, and she can make you really immature, and she can make you really think that being a baby permanently, you can always blame somebody else. So how is this all? It's the aspects of ourself that we are most ashamed of, that control us the most, that dictate most most of who we'll end up being with, because we try to run and hide from those things that we're most ashamed of. Those are the things that we think will make people not love us, that make us unlovable. So those are the things that we hide. And so those are the obstacles to us actually being completely loved by ourselves and by others, because those are the things that we try to pretend are not even a part of us. This new moon is when we can find a way to allow ourselves, those parts of ourselves that we hate the most, to be loved. It's when the mask comes off and people start seeing people for the beautiful souls that they are, instead of all the nuts and bolts and the way that they were put together. It is when, Cancerians, we will be illuminated at this new moon, where first there's the dark moon, right? That's when it's totally dark. And then it gets that little splinter of light, and then it starts to become, that's the new moon. It starts to wax. This is when we realize that we can be loved, and something new that is completely and totally in acceptance of and unconditional begins for us. I wish I could say that again. I can't. Go rewind it. Like that, happy birthday, Doug Denny, is really what is happening here. It's that freshness and this cleanness of being able to accept ourselves as we are and allow ourselves to be loved for all that we are. So what does this mean? Well, the moon in Taurus in general is a great time to welcome in sensuality, pleasure, the things that we most desire, those things that we most value. Venus, which rules Taurus, is around this time, over this weekend, conjuncting Jupiter. If there's ever been a time when you're going to be able to be loved for everything that you are and be selected and chosen, I said this on my daily, Cancerians, if you have been the underdog, you will rise up. Saturday is the day, Saturday, Sunday is the day, the weekend of the underdog. This is when Rocky wins. This is it. This is the day. So let's get into your cards. I told you guys I had to write that shit down because it was so much. It was so much. This is Cancer, please. I could articulate everything that you know, please, God. Just let them know it too. Let light and healing come through. Dream the world into being. Your past is informing your future. This is also the clean slate. The new, let me keep it so where you can see it. The new beginning. It's the new beginning. Dream the world into being. Excuse me. What have you been creating? What have you been working on? Something that you have seen in your head and wanted to project outward. Something that was conceptual to you. You were conceiving it. It's touching the reality space now. It's emerging. You are never alone. This is love. Love has come up in all of these readings, sweeping the end of the week. Why? Because of that Venus-Jupiter conjunction. You are never alone. I feel like this is something. No, I don't. Yeah, I feel. Perfect wording for Cancerians. You've known this is coming for a while. You could feel it. you didn't know what it looked like. You couldn't see it. You are going to be so happily surprised if you acknowledge the fact, Cancerians, that you don't know what it looks like. You don't know the shape of the package it's being delivered in. You don't know it. You don't have to. When you get it, because it's going to arrive. This is metaphorical, but it could actually be literal as well. When it arrives, you will know it. You will know it. You will understand it. You will realize it, and you will realize, holy shit, this is the moment that I realize my magic is real. And then we have life is speeding up. Everything is going to happen really quickly from here. And this is Gemini energy as well. So it's kind of a timestamp. So it's between now, this conjunction, Venus, Jupiter conjunction, new moon. All this is happening over the weekend. Life is speeding up. Mercury tomorrow, on Friday, when this video debuts, is going into Gemini. So it's going to take that energy and deliver it to all. It's going to disseminate it and spread the word really, really quickly. There is a wildfire in your life that's about to be lit. And it's coming after many, many years in the cold and the dark. That may not describe your whole life. You have a very happy life. This is something that is basically starved. This is the red-headed stepchild. I remember Ursula Le Guin wrote, I remember reading her another fantastic story. It was a short story about a town. This town that was perfect and happy and beautiful and amazing. But it had one place that nobody was allowed to go. And that was into this tiny closet where this small, sickly, sad, disturbed child had been locked away. And the sad truth about the town was that it allowed that to exist, for all the happiness and joy to exist. And the truth is, I guess that has to be the case. There's parts of us that we don't want to look at. And that's what it reminds me of. This neglected child, this cold space is about to get healed. It's the people who leave the town because the town is the illusion. It's the people who ascend out of the town to a higher space that are the ones that are seeing the child and realizing the whole illusion and are able to go beyond it. Get ready to ascend, because you're about to go beyond what you have been limited to up until now. I hope that's clear. Oh, I mean, wow. Chiron. Underlying energy, trauma, sadness, pain, suffering. How do you ascend from your pain and suffering? First, you look at it, you see it, you embrace it, then you heal it by hard work. And then really, where's the ascendance? Being able to help others. So this is all driven by a Chironian, however you say it, aspect of the great teacher. It's a accumulation of what you have finally learned to be you, to be who you are on this new moon, a child. You are rebirthing yourself you get your youth again. It's a childhood. It's a new opportunity. It's a new start. And then we have Atlantis, of something maybe you always knew existed but could never place it. This is real now. This is the energy of 5. If you've been seeing 555 a lot, get ready for it, because change is here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get ready for the energy of Venus. That's Venus. 6. Love, prosperity, and abundance. Serious in somebody who is extremely loyal, extremely reliable. Or this is the energy of you having been loyal and reliable the whole time, tenacious and consistent, unconditional and steadfast to this goal or this pursuit. That's what will be coming true. And then we have 4, into reality, into the 3D world. It's manifesting into this 3D world. Green light, bitch. You have got the green light. You have just ascended, and your new ascension plane is now your new reality. You've just jumped universes. You've jumped realities. You've ascended to another plane where you are still in existence, 3D existence. You are experiencing it with your 5 senses, heart, your body, your mind, your soul, all of them together there. You have just ascended. This is an ascension of your life, your real life. 4 is really good energy to have here, because it says you ain't dying and going to heaven. This is heaven on earth. I gotta pull these cards for you guys. I really want to pull these cards for you. Moonology is so important to pull for you guys. Oh, shit. You know what just gave me chills? Underdog. Underdog. And you get serious? Now the underdog rules. The underdog has come out. The underdog is finally realized as Wonder Dog. Oh, you've been seeing this as just a dog? No, this is the savior. This is the one that's really saved the day. This is the one that's really... Oh! I feel like I skipped an appointment. Oh no. I just realized it. I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep on recording. I apologize. This is the Wonder Dog. This is it. This is it. Realization of where the true beauty comes from. This is also, this is being, so much, I've got to say, this is about being loyal to what you love. And the break finally coming. No, this isn't your fucking ex coming back. This is about you realizing that that's not who you are or where you are. You don't even think about them anymore. And because you've made the space, something new is coming to happen to you. If that's the space that you're in right now. Spring, see your seeds grow. This is coming in reverse. See beyond your current situation. Okay, I love this so much. I was like, because I felt it when this card came out in reverse. This is not bad. Something, I was like, but it's not bad. What's going on? This is saying that see beyond your current situation. It's not about the flowery stuff. It's, in other words, you couldn't see this growing. This was unseen. This was growing beneath the surface. That's what this is saying. Move beyond ancestral patterns. It's almost like you're working in reverse now. Like you're getting away from what once dictated for you. And now you're dictating for yourself. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Finally able to escape them. Escape where you were stuck. See your seeds grow. But you're seeing with your third eye. You've foreseen this forever. And you're finally able to see. You're the seed that was growing. You were growing in the dark. Nobody saw you. The world is being flipped upside down. So now the roots are the branches. Finally, people are seeing the unseen, what they should have appreciated all along. You are finally seeing the unseen, what you should have appreciated all along. This isn't, oh my God, God just saves you. This is you save you because you finally open your eyes to what's actually important and who actually cares. And then we have traveler, move in a new direction. This is coming in the past. You started something new a while ago, 2, 3, 5 years ago. Before, just as Uranus was entering Taurus, which I think was, I don't remember, 2 or 3 years ago, somewhere around there. What happened? What was new? Or what new person entered your life? It was either a new person or you decided to travel and go or do or be something completely different. This was a whole different adventure for you that's coming to fruition. The world's finally going to see you. Let's go to tarot. I can't wait to see you there.